Alright, we're back. We're going to do this last part, which is creating your packaged folder. So the first thing I'm going to do is go back to the older version that I have, which won't have all the bells and whistles that we just did with the letters. But I haven't made this into a package. So first thing I'm going to do is save this file, so save as. You're probably thinking, do I really need to package this? Why is that important? Well, it's important because if you don't package, you might not have all the images that you need to actually make this all in one spot. Somehow you might have forgotten that one image is somewhere else on another computer. It really makes it easier to make sure that you have everything you need in one spot, all collected. That's what packaging is. It collects everything that is needed to create this file. So all your images, it normally would take fonts. We're not going to collect fonts. So what's great about this is that if you were going to give this to someone that you were doing this project for, they would be able to print it. They would have all the elements they would need. They wouldn't be calling you and going, hey, I'm still missing that monogram image. It keeps coming up that it's missing. Hey, I'm missing the, still life photo. Where is it? And you'd be like, oh, I'm not sure. I deleted it. I thought I had already put that stuff. I thought that was already done. Make sure that your package stuff is done correctly so that you know that whenever you want to look back or adjust or change things, you have everything you need to continue to work on the projects or other people could use it. Alright, so how do you do that? We've saved our file. You make sure it's saved. And then it's under File, and it's called Package. Let's click on Package. And you're getting one error. You'll get errors if there's needed, but you're getting one error. And one of the errors is that we have RGB imagery. So remember, I've always kind of told you that because we're doing print, it should be always CMYK. Unfortunately, we have some images that are RGB. I'm not worried about it, but please realize that you should have these at CMYK, and that's why you're getting the error. So fonts are good. It's calling out that you got 5 RGBs, and then it has some more information for printing settings. We're ready to go though. We know we've got a few errors, but we know why, and that's okay. Let's package. This is just to write information. You write your designer name, contact information. So if this folder gets somewhere and people wanted to contact you, they could. Alright, so now we go back to the folder that we want everything housed in, right? So we still want it in lesson. We'll keep it in portfolio. It's going to be renamed portfolio leech folder. And I'm going to make sure, everyone please make sure you have this off. Copy fonts. Give you a little time to find that. Please make sure that copy fonts are off. And you don't really need the PDF. If you want to keep it, you can keep it. You're going to have to make a new PDF for this. This will make it into pages and not spreads, which we need. So we could take that out. Alright, so let's hit Package. What Package does best is that it connects all of the images that you're using and put it in one space. Let's see how that worked. So if I go into my folder, it's this one, my portfolio leech folder, and it should have all my links. Fantastic. It has my InDesign file, and then it has my IDML file. IDML file is the same as the InDesign file, but it allows you to go back to older versions of InDesign. This InDesign will only let you go forward. It will never let you go backwards. This is the newest version. Once a newer version comes, this will not be able to be used anymore. So you'll have to use the IDML. Alright, so we have everything we need, and the only other thing is I want to go over one more step, which is your final PDF. So, get rid of all of these other files. Don't save. Looking at this one that we just completed, I don't have the bells and whistles, but that's okay. We're going to go to File, Adobe PDF Settings. We can do Quality Press. We'll save it back into our folder, our package folder. Yes. And then what I want to make sure that we do is spreads. This is the biggest thing. This is why we're doing it, is we're making it into spreads. And then export. And you'll see these bars that are moving up on the top of the screen. That's letting you know that it's actually still creating the PDF. It's taking all your images and creating your PDF. So if you didn't click for the PDF to open automatically in Acrobat, you'll have to go and get the file from your folder. I always make sure I click everything off but for it to open up in Acrobat right away. So the first thing we see is a blank, because this is that blank page. If we go to Organize, again, you need to be in the Acrobat CD Pro. If you're not, if you're in Preview, this won't work. Acrobat Pro CD. Go to Organize, and what we're going to do is we're going to delete that first page. And now you have a portfolio you could send to someone. Your first page is designed well, it has your name, and maybe even your contact information if you'd like. And you can go through all your pages and see all your work. Nice and clean and organized. And so on and so on. So that is the final wrap. This is what I would like to see for your final, is this PDF in spread form. And you'll have it saved in with your package file. So what you should have now, put this in old and this in old, is this can even be deleted, because you have everything in your package file. You have your PDF that we've made into a spread. You have the original file. You have one that you can go to a lower version. You have all your links. This is what I would want you to send me. So you'll make it into a compressed folder. I did right click to do this, or again you can just go to File, Compress here. And then you'll do the same for the folder for postcard once you do postcard. Alright, that's it. Can't wait to see your portfolio. So you give creative license for the front cover.